welcome to our special edition of Data Analytics podcast. Today we delve deep into the world of data analytics and optimization. And today we are having a very special guest, the CEO of Multi-Cloud for You, who is also leading the data and analytics platform. Welcome Anjani, welcome to our platform.
Thank you, Prerna, for inviting me. And I would say happy Holi to you and your audience. And I see this is going to be a very interesting session today.
Thank you Anjani for being here with us. We eagerly wanted to know about the optimizing cost for data and analytics platform, and especially your expertise in the Delta Lake.
Sure. Yeah, I can help you guide that. Can you let me know what is your what's your specific question around that? What do you want to understand from me?
So Anjani, can you explain how the adoption of Delta Lake is enhancing in delivering quality and speed by reducing the cost?
Sure, Prerna. So Delta Lake, if you talk about, is a platform in itself. It's a technology in itself. It's a framework, I would say, which handles multiple things in terms of data warehousing in the modern data warehousing world. So the adoption of Delta Lake definitely help us reduce the cost of the whole platform on which you are working or on which you are building your data warehouse. But the best thing is that it reduces the dependency on one specific technology, because what we understand at Multi-Cloud for You is that storage is your primary thing, and the format in which you are saving your data is another very important thing, which matters a lot in your data warehousing business. Because if you are storing something in a database, so what will happen, that database will have a specific format. Obviously now most of the data warehousing platform supports multiple format of storage, but they have their limitations, and indirectly you may be forced to store it into a specific format for that data warehouse. If it's Redshift, or if it's Synapse or something else, you will have to be little bit, or I would say the mix of kind of dependent on this platform in terms of format and the storage. Obviously everyone stores that data into a data lake, so the storage costs may do not vary a lot, but the processing the data and a lot of other things matters a lot. What happens with the data lake house or the Delta Lake is that it stored data in form of Delta table, and that Delta table is just optimized Parquet, and that has all the capability of any store where any format which can be easily through using that format you can do multi-layer of processing or parallel processing, and you can utilize all the facility of a normal database like AC transaction and time series transaction. Even if you talk about streaming or storing data continuously into that format, it's possible. And the best thing about the Delta table is that once you store the data, you can simply use it into multitude of tools and multitude of platform that supports it, regardless of the cloud platform. So let's say if you are storing Delta table in a Azure object storage, and next day you need to get it connected to a Redshift platform or AWS Redshift or any tool, Databricks, which is hosted on Redshift, hosted on AWS or maybe on Google Cloud or maybe on Azure. It's very easy. You just have to connect that object storage, which is obviously a blob storage, and it's a API based thing. You can directly connect with it. So the best and the top and the benefit of this is that you can simply use the same platform again and again, same data source again and again, regardless of what technology you are using. What I wanted to say is that format matters a lot, and Delta table is going to help you a lot in terms of or obviously Delta Lake is built on Delta table, is going to help you a lot in that case. Second thing is the analytics. So if you do analytics on other platform other than Delta table or Delta Lake, they are, different platform, they have different capabilities. But now, because Delta Table through Delta Share, or even the proprietary tool like Synapse or Databricks or any other tool, can be easily consumed by this analytics platform. Especially if I talk about Power BI. Power BI is lot being used in the market for high volume analytics and all. So this Delta Table through Delta Share, which our team has built, a customized, just a layer above it to make it easy, can be utilized, and directly that can be connected to a Power BI source, and that the report can be generated. So the optimization especially is around how do you model your data warehouse architecture, your content, and then second is how do you store your data when you are processing it, in which format you are storing, because in long term you have to understand that you just have to keep your data at one place, and it should not be copied at multiple times. Right, and the power of cloud is that if you store it in AWS S3, or if you store it in Azure storage, you can use it through any other platform. So that's how, if you are able to manage it out, even your data science project, AI, ML, machine learning languages can directly use the data stored in Delta Table, and even the Azure Data Factory can process data in the format of Delta Table. Your Databricks can promise. Databricks obviously has been the core of building those technologies. So Databricks can process the data in format of Delta Table, and you can actually process and store a very high volume of data there in that format. Microsoft Fabric supports it, Synapse supports it, Google Cloud Platform support it, and multiple platforms support it, and even Databricks is available in multi-platform. Spark obviously is an open source technology that naturally support it. And it's not about just Delta Table or Delta Lake. There are other formats also which are open source that you can utilize and use it, but these are very core to your optimization of data warehouse, and obviously over and above it, a great modeling and your connectivity, and how you actually use it for your analytics and data science purposes. Right, if a model is not aggregated correctly at the source, and if you're just trying to pull everything directly on your analytics or reporting platform, no matter whatever you do, it's going to be hell for you, because it will take time and cost to process the data before your analytics platform would understand, consume it, and convert it into a real view which you want to see. Even for the real-time analytics, you need aggregation at certain level, or you need a proper plan to handle it out. Our team obviously expertise in that, and we have already been doing with multiple organizations, and we have been successful into it. And through your audience and through you, I would like to tell anybody who is listening that you can contact us, and obviously we'll able to help you.
Thank you, Anjani, for sharing such an informative knowledge. And I just wanted to know about your 2 books which you have written, and you are the co-author for Data Warehouse.
Yeah, so yes, obviously that's a great thing to share here. So the first book that I have written is related to Databricks and Data Lakehouse only, and which deals in detail around the concept of Data Lakehouse and how do we implement it with Data Warehouse. So the name of the book is Mastering Databricks Lakehouse Platform. I would like to share with you, and this covers a detail around how do you use Databricks to building a data lakehouse platform. Talks about Delta Lake, time travel, and talks about the format in which Databricks understand the way Databricks process data, or Spark processes data. So it takes you through the basics, and further it talks delve deep around the concept and the uses of Databricks, and how do you implement data lakehouse effectively, because a lot of example this has been written by me and my friend Sagalad. So, and another book is from A-Press, which is architecting modern data warehouse for large enterprise. This is being written by me, Sanjeev Kumar, and Abhishek Mishra, and this is like this talks about the past, present, and the future of data warehouse. If you are building data warehouse, you need to know the basics of it, how it started, from the era of Bill Inman and all, and then how the data modeling concept of lot of different thing that needs to be covered today for any for building any data warehouse or data lake or delta lake or data engineering solution is being written in this book.
Great. So thank you, Anjani, for connecting with us. Once again, thank you so much.
Thank you, and happy Holi once again to all the audience.
Happy Holi to
Happy
everyone.
Holi is a fantastic festival in India that we celebrate with a lot of colors, and you can see my shirt also. Today I just love to wear this. Thank you once again to
Thank
you
you.
and your audience.
Thank you.